Meanwhile, President William Ruto has unveiled an ambitious economic transformation blueprint, setting the stage for what he calls Kenya's next phase of development, one built on food security, industrial power, and modern infrastructure. Speaking during this year's Mashujaa Day celebrations at Ithookwe Stadium in Kitui County, the head of state said his administration will move beyond political divisions to deliver tangible change across every region of the country. Chumba reports.
Thousands gathered at Ithookwe Stadium in Kitui County for a celebration of the country's heroes and heroines of independent Kenya as the country marked this year's Mashujaa Day. It is here that the president announced the bold and ambitious plan for Kenya's next chapter.
I have arrived at the clear conclusion that although we have made commendable progress in stabilizing the nation over the last 3 years, the time has come to take the country to the next level. And to do so, we must act decisively on at least 3 national priorities.
President William Ruto outlined 3 national priorities: food security, industrialization, and infrastructure, describing them as the foundation of a self-reliant, prosperous Kenya.
We have now set an ambitious target to build at least 50 mega dams across Kenya and to bring at least 2 million acres under irrigation. Let me emphasize that this is not a far-fetched dream. It is a necessity that must be realized within the next decade.
On food security, the president said Kenya must end its dependence on imports that drain the economy of over 500 billion shillings every year.
We must become not only a food secure nation, but also a major exporter of farm produce in the coming years. We have many markets that we have negotiated. We have the American markets under ACOA. We have the Chinese market that is now open for us. We have the European market that we have negotiated under the Economic Partnership Agreement. We have the Africa Continental Free Trade Area market of 1.4 billion that we can export to.
The president also announced a major push for value addition and manufacturing anchored on special economic zones in Dongo Kundu, Naivasha and Vipingo, and industrial parks in all 47 counties.
To transform Kenya into a prosperous, job-creating, wealthy nation, we must become a country that makes things, not merely buys or imports them. A country that exports finished products, not raw materials. A country where industries absorb labor, spur innovation, and expand wealth across every region. We are unwavering in our vision that everything Kenya produces must be processed in Kenya.
With energy as the driver of this growth, Ruto pledged to quadruple Kenya's power generation capacity from 2,300 to 10,000 megawatts, tapping into hydro, geothermal, solar, wind, and nuclear sources.
Already, a lot of research is going on the development of the first nuclear energy plant in Kenya, in Siaya County. With abundant energy, we shall power factories, light every home, and drive Kenya to become the industrial hub of East Africa and the continent.
The president also highlighted massive infrastructure projects, including plans to dual over 1,000 kilometers of highway, construct 10,000 kilometers of new tarmac roads, and extend the standard gauge railway from Naivasha to Kisumu and onward to Malaba. As President William Ruto calls for action beyond politics, his ambitious plan for food security, industrial growth, and infrastructure will now be judged by delivery and not promises. Reporting for Prime Edition from Ithookwe Stadium in Kitui, I'm Chumba.